All right, if there's one thing my mother hates, it's her varicose veins. She complains about them all the time. And if you have them, you know how painful and uncomfortable they can be. But you know what? You don't have to suffer. Vein Centers of Connecticut removes the veins and gets rid of the root of the problem. Plus, they offer many cosmetic procedures to enhance your look. Our Better buddy, Melissa Cole, went to check it out. Take a look.
Varicose veins, a problem that affects so many women and men.
A lot of people don't understand that some of their leg symptoms are actually coming from varicose veins. So people have symptoms of throbbing, aching, heaviness, night cramps, restlessness, and easy fatigue. And a lot of those things may be coming from their varicose vein disease. And the problem is usually deeper in the leg, below the skin.
Dr. Wanda Kirejczyk tells me from spider veins to painful varicose veins, they have a comprehensive treatment plan for all of your needs here at Vein Centers of Connecticut in Madison.
We bring people into the office, we scan their legs with ultrasound to assess their vein health, and then we determine if any of the veins are damaged or malfunctioning, and then we can do a treatment plan for the patient.
For varicose veins, it's a two-part procedure.
The first part is actually stopping the cause of the varicose veins. It's like having a leaking pipe. If you clean up the water on the floor and you don't repair the pipe, you're going to get more water on the floor. So we actually repair the vein that is malfunctioning. We actually close it with a laser procedure and redirect the blood flow through the healthy normal veins, thereby fixing the high pressure problem in the leg and preventing future varicose veins from forming. The second part of the procedure is actually removing those varicose veins out of the leg so the leg feels well and looks great.
Dr. Kirejczyk says they have treated over 10,000 patients here. Both she and her husband have had it done too. And you can see some of the amazing before and after pictures from patients gaining their leg health and confidence back.
So it's not necessarily just a cosmetic issue, it can be causing some other health problems.
It's definitely a medical disease, and I think most people don't realize that. People are not being silly or ridiculous about wanting to get their varicose veins treated. It's truly a medical disease, and it deserves medical attention.
And because it is a medical disease, most insurance companies will cover the cost. What's not covered are spider veins. This is more of a cosmetic procedure done here at the office. Physician assistant Anna Gatewood shows me.
So these are the spider veins right here. So what exactly are spider veins?
So spider veins are just superficial vessels that have come to the surface of the skin. So unlike varicose veins, which are roping and more pronounced, spider veins are just broken vessels. So heredity is a huge factor with these: pregnancy, hormonal changes, even trauma. So we're going to inject this region, and a lot of people have a huge fear of needles and all of those kind of things, but in reality the needle that we use is so tiny that patients barely feel it. So what we often do is find a feeding vessel, and I think that that's a great way to really show how that works. But you can go into a small vessel here, and when you do that, you
oh my gosh!
Watch an area clear.
Though we can see the veins completely disappearing initially, it's not a quick fix. Some will refill with blood, but over time, they will dramatically reduce. Patients will be reevaluated in 1 month to see if they need any more injections.
I tell everyone this is really subjective treatment. So some people are happy enough that they're just broken apart and they don't have large clusters, and other people want porcelain perfect legs. So it's whatever a patient really wants. That's where the subjectiveness comes in.
And though it is a cosmetic procedure, it's not as expensive as you might think.
And a lot of people think that this is going to be thousands of dollars. In reality, we do a session of spider vein treatment for $299.
Both legs?
Both legs. So it's really much more affordable than a lot of people think.
I would think so.
Yeah, and a lot of people will spend money on crazy things. So when you can spend it on yourself and making yourself look and feel better, it's absolutely worth it.
And from spider veins on your legs to tiny veins or sunspots on your face, they offer plenty of other aesthetic treatments here.
So we have an entire aesthetic line where we do laser treatment for laser vein, we do laser sunspot, but in addition we do laser hair removal, we do Botox, Juvederm, and we've just now started doing Cabella, which is one of our really exciting new product lines that we're carrying to eliminate a double chin.
The Cabella Injection actually dissolves the fat in the chin area, and people are really raving about the outcome. You can see in this picture how much more sculpted the chin area looks after. So whether you're looking to do some cosmetic enhancements or plagued by painful varicose veins, they can help you here. And helping people is why they all got into medicine in the first place.
People start telling me that I'm exercising again, I'm playing with my kids again, I can go hiking again, I can get through my workday without feeling like I'm exhausted when I get home. Wow. Their leg cramps disappear. It's just absolutely a new lease on life with their legs.
All right, there are two Vein Centers of Connecticut. One is on Cedar Street in New Britain. The other is on Boston Post Road in Madison. Their website, docs.com. And, you know, it really can be a life-changing operation. So, you know, check it out.
Yeah.